remind you there are two things at stake right now, and that's a life and a position, and only one person deserves that, and that is JB's life. Tim Wolf does not deserve his position. He does not deserve to be a president of 4 universities. He does not deserve it. That's what happens when you put a businessman where an educator should be.
What happened here this semester was something that's probably been ailing Mizzou for a long time. Mizzou was a sample of kind of race relations at universities in the United States, I think, which we saw through these protests spreading not only from Mizzou but to other places like Yale and California and these other universities across America, where students in the minorities didn't feel like they were being treated fair or equally to their white counterparts.
We have nothing to lose but our change! We have nothing to lose but our change!
Jonathan Butler, who was one of the main leaders of the Concerned Student in 1950, said that he felt uncomfortable on campus and that he couldn't focus on his studies anymore, that the race relations and the way that minorities were treated on campus just made him uncomfortable. And so he began a hunger strike that lasted for a week until President Tim Wolf eventually resigned, followed by the resignation of Chancellor Bowen Lofton. National media clung to some of the larger aspects of it. It didn't seem like they knew a lot of the backstory, which is just a problem with kind of outside sources coming in and doing stories. It's hard to kind of put it in context with a longer history because it's hard to find the history sometimes, or you just don't do the research. For national media outlets coming in, I think it was hard to do a fully comprehensive coverage just because there is a lot of backstory to it, and they were just kind of coming in the last second and under the pressure of kind of a time deadline where Jonathan Butler's hunger strike was going on. But it's just kind of, I guess, a general feeling of students feeling like perhaps student bodies lost some powder over the years, or we're just not being treated as well as we deserve or as well as we need to be. It's really hard to kind of find the roots of all of these movements and how they intertwine. It's complicated, and I don't know that anyone can really pinpoint what caused what.